I drove down to, it's a place called Tucson Mountain Park. Let me show y'all. It's beautiful down here, actually, y'all. And I stopped at the first little indentation thing to see what it was about, because like I said, was in the area and wanted to come see what was down here. And just some beautiful views, y'all. I guess it goes a long way, of course. It's longer ways I can go. And all the animals that's out here, wildlife. I think I saw a chipmunk over there, though, across the road. But like I said, y'all, this is a beautiful park. And I wanted to, like I said, to stop for a little bit and just to, I don't know, just to talk, I guess. Like I said, y'all, I'm just, it looks like it's about to rain, though, to me a little bit, but it's okay. Like I said, definitely, y'all, just thinking about life and what life has to offer. And, of course, looking at these beautiful mountains. Look at these mountains, y'all. When it says Tucson Mountain Park, that means Tucson Mountain Park. Look at these mountains, y'all. It's like, oh, my God, so beautiful. It's a car coming, but that's okay. But it's still beautiful. And there's a trail over on that side, too. Like, this is beautiful. And y'all just looking at all these valleys and peaks and that kind of thing in the mountains, just looking like, oh, my gosh. That's what we go through all the time, too. I put it that way. As far as valleys and peaks and the ups and downs and all that kind of stuff. And, man, I might drive down a little bit farther. They actually have camping in here, too, it says. So I know at one point, at some point, we actually do want to camp. At least do camping at least a few times so we can see if we like it or used to it or want to do it, that kind of thing. So, like I said, y'all, this is the Tucson Estates Trail. Wow. I'm not walking it down there because I don't know. I'm not familiar with this park like that to know what kind of animals or anything. I know it says all the animals that are out here, including bobcats and stuff. But I don't think I'm going to walk that right now. But let me go down a little bit further, y'all. I see a thing over there. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, this is just beautiful, though. My God, it's so serene. Oh, my God, I see a coyote running across the street down there. Okay. I just saw a coyote down the street, y'all, running across the doggone road down there. It's gone now. It's in the bushes down there. It was on this side, actually. Okay, I'm going to get back in the car shortly, but because I'm definitely not about to walk this at all. I will drive down some more to see what else is down there. But like I said, y'all, Adrian ain't with me right now. So I'm always the one that always sees coyotes somewhere. And I'm about to get chumped up by something this morning. But like I said, y'all, I definitely just want to show y'all how this looked. Like I said, this is a beautiful, beautiful view, y'all. I mean, look at the mountains. I'm going to help me get back in the car, though. But like I said, look at these mountains, y'all, and this desert landscape. So beautiful. Like I said, it just reminds me, like I said, of peaks and valleys and our lives, y'all. And, of course, like I said, I'll be 50 in a month or 2 months. I guess now. So like I said, y'all, just reminds me about life and what I'm going through and the burnout that I experienced and what I'm climbing out of and that kind of thing. Like I said, y'all, that's what this is significant for me today. I put it that way. So y'all, like I said, I'm going to drive down a little bit farther to see what I see and get out this coyote's way. Y'all, I have gotten to another pull-out point and I'm actually going to turn around. Well, after I get out the car and see what this is like. I just want to see it, y'all. The sun is coming up too. Oh my gosh. I got to another pull-out point, y'all. I know I'm not going to walk the trail, that kind of thing. But like I said, y'all, this is so beautiful. Look at this. Oh, my God. Y'all, look at those mountains. The sun is coming up. Like I said, that is beautiful. My goodness. Goodness gracious. I said, this is so, so beautiful. Look at that big old cactus over there. Goodness gracious. Like I said, y'all. Oh. I'll call. Okay. Oh. Like I said, y'all, this is just beautiful this morning. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to come down here or not, but I wanted to try something a little different. Like I said, to come with me to the Tucson Mountains. I know there's more stuff farther down, but I'm not going to be able to do that right now at all. But like I said, I just definitely want to come see what this was like. Because I had never seen it before, of course. And like I said, this reminds me about life, like I said, with all the peaks and valleys and things that we go through. Golly. Like I said, that's why I love the mountains, y'all. Get away from me, little bug. What is that? Lord Jesus. Something by me. I don't know what that is. Get away from me. Goodness gracious. What in the world? Y'all, it's something by me. I don't know what it is, but it's flying. Oh, my God. Get away from my phone. Get away from me, B. Or whatever that thing is. Get away. And then I see like some little cliff thing up here. It's like a brick. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's right up there. Like I said, all these cactuses and the beauty up here, y'all, is so pretty. So, so pretty. Oh, my gosh. Like I said, y'all, I hope y'all are doing well today. Like I said, I hope this well, this portion of this video, of course, gave you something to think about. Like I said, there's all kind of peaks and valleys that we have in our own lives, and things that we, of course, face. Things that we, of course, want to run away from. Things, of course, we want to run to. I'll put it that way as well. And like I said, sometimes we have to realize that those things will cause us to have those ups and downs in our lives, and because we have no idea how the outcome's going to go. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do have an idea how things may go, but we don't know how the full story. I put it that way. But like I said, definitely, y'all, just reminds me about a lot about life. And like I said, as I'm getting older, like I said, I'll be 50 in a few, well, let me see, 2 months. What is this? 2 months? I guess 2 months, almost like 2 months in a few days. I'll be 50. And like I said, just reminded me of how my life has been. Of course, I'm sure y'all life's the same, up and down, all that kind of stuff too. And like I said, nothing wrong with that. That's how we grow. I know that's how I've grown. And I'm sure all the lessons and everything that I've learned, of course, that and the lessons that you've learned as well, like I said, definitely helps you throughout life. We may not see it right then, but of course it always does. And I'm looking around to see if I see any animals too while I'm talking to y'all, because I don't want to get bit up by a coyote. So nobody saw one back there, so I don't want to get bit by nothing or attacked by nothing. I'm sure looking. So, but like I said, y'all, this is just so beautiful. I'm loving this. Loving it, y'all. And this, see it says K7. So I guess that must mean this is a spot to take a photo, because it has like the photo thing right there. I'm assuming that's what that means. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what that means. I guess maybe it's a spot along the trail to take a beautiful picture. And God dog it, that is. Look at that, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all, if y'all never been to Tucson, y'all got to come on down here and visit me, y'all. Good Lord Jesus. This is so beautiful. Look at that sun coming up, y'all. It's shining, y'all. Shining, shining, shining. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. And this little flat thing keeps bothering me. I'm not sure what this thing is. Get away from me. Y'all, I love nature, but I'm scared of bugs. And that is a doggone shame. I know, y'all. I know. It's a doggone shame. Doggone shame. But y'all, like I said, I just want to share this moment with y'all and just stop and, like I said, just take a breath in, just to look at, like I said, the scenery and just take it all in. And I've never been here before, actually. I've seen the signs. I've heard about it. I just have never came down here before. I guess on my off time and that kind of thing, to actually explore just a little bit. Because I ain't really exploring. I'll do that with Adrian, because like I said, I saw the coyote and I don't want to be walking out here by myself and get mauled by something, a coyote or mountain lion or something like that, because we do have a lot of those. And I've seen several, and I had to run from several, actually. So I know how that goes. But like I said, y'all, just look at that. Just look at that. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here, y'all, because like I said, I know I got some other stuff to do today, but I wanted to at least show y'all this. Like I said, this is beautiful. Like I said, come with me to the Tucson Mountains, y'all. A day in my life. Like I said, you cannot beat this scenery at all. So, y'all, I'll check in with y'all later on today, y'all. Peace out. I'll see y'all a little bit later.